5 tips to prevent holiday weight gain. Sharing is caring. 133. Cheers. When the holiday season rolls around, it can mean only one thing: parties in abundance. All these parties will have one thing in common: delicious food you'll have a hard time resisting, and a lot, if not most of them, will be highly caloric. That's why I'm sharing 7 quick tips to prevent weight gain during your festive break. You may be thinking to yourself, is there such a thing called deprivation during holidays? Well, with these few tips below you can still enjoy your parties without putting any extra weight. After all, it's not a matter of depriving yourself so much as it is a matter of staying true to yourself and not giving yourself a holiday gift of added weight. Without any further ado, let's see how you can attend your holiday parties and do so in a way that doesn't lead to weight gain. Save to your favorite Pinterest board slightly smiling face. Don't surrender to peer pressure. We all have that one friend who's always able to eat everything and anything, without ever putting on a pound. You know that kind of friend, right? This kind of friends at parties want to enjoy themselves with you, and one of the ways they do it is by encouraging you to take a bite at everything and anything. Well, normal thing right here. Who wouldn't? But the thing is, if you let yourself get under this kind of control, you will surely get into a lot of trouble with the scale when all parties have ended. You might hate yourself in January. So what's the trick? Sadly, during this holiday season, you might want to keep some distance from these friends. Who can resist both delicious foods and peer pressure in those happy times? It might be difficult, believe me. So, the decision is on your hands. Try like crazy to resist and finally give in to all kinds of high-caloric foods, or have a talk with your friend to let you decide what you want to consume. If they are real friends, they'll understand and support you during this time. Be picky as a child. One of the best ways to prevent holiday weight gain during your parties is to be picky and choose the foods and drinks you really enjoy or you eat rarely. Well, not because the table is loaded with all kinds of snacks and treats that you have to taste them all. You really don't want to do that. For instance, there are lots of snacks that we can allow ourselves to eat on a regular basis. Let's say potato chips. Will you really grab a handful of potato chips like you've never eaten them before just because they are in sight? Of course not. Do not eat to regret later on. Instead, pick the foods that only come out during these special occasions, such as a good roasted turkey or a few delicious potato and garlic sticks. Being picky at this point in time will help you from packing on those extra pounds. But if you've taken 1 or 2 pounds because of that tasty roasted turkey, maybe the pill will be easier to swallow and you won't bang your head against the wall. Don't arrive at the party hungry. Before you go to that party, you already know that will be boatloads of irresistible snacks, right? If you starve yourself throughout the whole day, I'm sure you'll do nothing else but eat everything you see. So what's the solution? Well, one of the best strategy to avoid weight gain on that day is to have a meal before attending that party. Okay. Don't go for an entire chicken and a plate full of fries and 10 different veggies. Instead, take a medium light and healthy meal. Preferably, no carbs, so you can leave room for a few good snacks when you arrive. Arriving at your party with a feeling of satiety will definitely help you eat less and also be picky about your snacks and drinks. If you arrive there super hungry, you'll probably start with a large glass of soda, but if you're already full, you'll probably start with some water, and this will help avoid taking on extra pounds. Lateness equals your weight loss buddy. By late, I mean just a little late. One of the most effective strategies to use when holiday partying and not gain weight is to arrive late of the party. You already know how those parties are modeled, right? When you arrive, the tables are chock full of all kinds of foods and everyone will take his/her plate and fill it up. If you want to skip this critical part, arriving a bit late can help. And binge eating on cold cuts and crackers is often the hardest part to resist. So, you don't have to arrive first at your party. You'll thank me later, slightly smiling face. Avoid the bad guys. If you really want to avoid gaining too much weight during the holiday season, I urge you to try your best to stick to healthy snacks. Getting thirsty? Resort to water or a fresh juice instead of a soda. Craving for a salty snack? Avoid the deep-fried stuff and take a baked snack instead. You get the picture, right? I know that wanting to stay slim or wanting to not add in extra pounds can be hard during these holiday parties. Therefore, going to these parties with the right mindset and knowing what to avoid in advance is crucial.